Good morning and welcome to the first episode of Redefining Moments. Much like Back to the Future, Redefining Moments is going to take us back in time and take a look at teams, sports, basically a whole gamut of what I picked out. We're going to start in 1860, and to follow 1860 I have picked the Brooklyn Atlantics to represent my team of the era. Now, MLB 17 does not let us edit teams and move them and all that, so I've taken the Los Angeles Dodgers, and as you can see, I've changed their names: Charlie Smith, Matty O'Brien, Sainz Roth, John Oliver, blah blah blah. Doing my research, looking up names from the era as best I could. If I couldn't find or fill a roster, unlike in Back to the Future, I just put no name. This is me and me alone doing this. I've turned critical situations on because we're not going to play the full season of Major League Baseball. I'm going to play Sundays and any critical situations leading up to Sundays. So as you can see here, the first Sunday game would be the LA Dodgers at the Colorado Rockies. Once we enter August, if I'm struggling to possibly make the playoffs, I might play a few more games. Okay, we're gonna send through date. Alright, we have against the Padres, we have knowing your coaching staff is okay. Bottom of the 8th, the game we are leading 14-3. Player lock milestone. Hamilton needs a double to complete the cycle. That's doable. Alright, we're going to enter game. So each episode, as we do it, will take us through Sunday. When we finish a season of a team, for instance, in this case, the 1860 Brooklyn Atlantics, we'll go back and see what's next in 1860.
Just joining us on the show, you've chosen to tune in at a great time. Hamilton's been a sight to see at the plate, and he's got a chance in history here, just a double away from finishing.
One of the beautiful things about MLB 18.
Line toward right center, and they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. Poor base running there, got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's
that sucked.
nice when you can get
This is my first time playing this game in about 8 months, and
14-3 is the final score in this one. Los Angeles.
well, we didn't get the cycle, but
19 hits. Number 41.
Now, for all the no-namers, I didn't edit anything. I just changed their name to no-name. They'll not have walk-up or names said or anything like that.
Things here this evening for my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Cusack. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours.
Does it give us a record on it? Nope.
Tonight, paid attention.
Player of the game, Hamilton. 5 at-bats, 5 hits, 3 runs scored, 4 RBIs, 1 homer, and a triple. I missed the double. Alright, what is this? Don't know all that. So far we're 2-0. Okay, we won that one 4-0. I don't want to do send through the date. Oh, we're 4-0. Now we go to Colorado. A loss. 4-1. 5-0. Okay. Let's take a look at He's tied at
Great
one.
Sunday action
Damn it.
lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting in the National League West, the Dodgers had 12 hits as a team as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado, 3-1.
All right, we're 5-1. We're a game back of the Diamondbacks. All right.
In 3 runs,
so
as the Diamondbacks slithered
now
past
we've
the
got to
Indians
Sunday.
4-2. The win was their 6th in a row. The San Francisco Giants broke up their 5-game
Colorado
losing skid as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park, 4-1. The Marlins totaled 13 hits as a team as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field, 6-2.
Let's go here.
The Phillies totaled
Who
11
is
hits as
Matty
they bested
O'Brien
the
as
visiting
the
Nats,
starter?
5-0. The Milwaukee Brewers put together 10 hits total as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs, 4-3.
Why
The
not?
Pirates allowed
Oliver,
only 5 hits.
John
as they took
Oliver,
down the
Auction
visiting
Man, Charlie
Braves,
Smith.
7-2.
I'm learning. If you guys
St.
know
Louis
this game,
Cardinals grabbed the win
good.
against the visiting
I'm learning
Reds,
as we go.
4-1.
Designated
The
hitter.
Rays knocked out 10 hits as a team as they
Let's
took down the
see.
visiting Blue Jays, 3-0. Mike Flanagan collected his first ever W at the big league level, leading the O's to victory over the Yankees, 6-3. The Twins
Pierce
cracked
is in there. Where
14
is
hits overall
Fulker?
as they beat the White Sox on the south side, 7-5. The Red Sox combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down
Select
the Tigers
player.
in Detroit, 7-5.
Okay.
The Seattle Mariners
We
pulled
want.
off the win
I
against the
want to try to
Angels
have
in
the
Orange
names
County,
of
5-4.
guys that actually.
The Rangers closer, number 21, earned his first career big league win on the mound as Texas got the victory over Oakland, 3-2. It was their 5th straight
Okay.
victory.
So now play full game. Quick manage. Make strategic game decisions while quickly simulating every at bat. I guess we could do that. Not for this. Player left. Take control of your team. Player win. Okay. Manage full game. Alright. Now get to change uniform. Okay, here we go. That works. Well, obviously we're in Colorado. Quick counts. When on, every at-bat will start in mid or late pitch count. Let's explain now. Pass play speeds up the game by skipping most presentations. It will be... Alright. Hybrid. The hybrid setting is aimed at being a middle ground between fast play and broadcast, but only showing presentations that have the most to offer in terms of dialogue and visuals. Alright, so Seinsroth is pitching. Now I don't have a lot of information on stats and whatnot. I only have like 15 player names. It is what it is. It's 1860. You know?
Nothing but blue skies above as you get a look there at Coors Field in downtown Denver. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies. Live baseball here on MLB
The only other
Network,
team,
and it comes your way.
excuse me, the only team in existence in the National Association of Baseball Players that is still around today was the Philadelphia Athletics. If we play them, I will have edited their rosters as best I can. No other team. I'm not going to do the New York Baltic or the New York Knickerbocker or New York Mutuals or the Chicago White Stockings. White Stockings. That is the Cubs. Okay, so if we play the Cubs, I will.
Underway now in the Sunday finale.
Alright,
As
so
the first pitch is swung on and missed for
let's see
strike
who's
one.
up to bat.
These Rockies, Harold, they come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well. Winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Tell you what, I like how this team is playing right now, man. I know they lost the game, their last game, but man, they were playing great ball. They've been on a winning streak.
No,
so I'm looking at the winning and not the losing right there. Because
My
this is a good
apologies.
club.
I don't know what I'm doing.
A windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. And this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game?
Well, you give up a
Auto base running out. I'm good with that after that mistake in our little.
You don't want to give up a hit for the leadoff guy. Now you find yourself working out of the stretch. Let's
ooh,
see
right by the
if he's
pitcher.
able to get a ground ball and maybe get a double play.
Leading off. To increase the lead of all runners, press L1. To decrease, press R1. To control an individual, push the L stick towards the runner, then prompt them to lead off. Okay. How do I tell who's up to bat? Maybe I need to, hold on. Gameplay options, presentation options. Presentation. My changes.
Standing in now, Archie McMahon.
There we
Pitch
go.
out. Nothing
Archie
doing.
McMahon. Maybe, no, I tried to make sure that I had I didn't edit bases or any of that. I just, okay, to steal with all runners, press L2. To manually steal, hold the L2 and release at desired time. I don't get that.
Nobody out, runner on first. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Well hit the other way, and it's into.
It's all runners. To advance all runners, hold L1.
The gap. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. And not in time as the run scores. And they'll keep the pressure on here. He's in
There we
with
go.
a triple.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Stand up triple.
Into the box now, Charlie Smith. He swings and grounds it to short. And that's through into center field. Base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Comes to the plate with the runner in scoring position. He swung at that first pitch early, kind of ambushed him. I don't think the pitcher expected him to swing at that first pitch.
Into the box.
Joe Oliver.
Joe
All right.
Oliver. His average coming into this one is just barely over 200. So he'll be looking to turn the page on a slow start here. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Well, you can't get them all.
Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He enters play hitting over 400 versus left-handed pitching, and obviously he's got a lefty out there today. I'm looking for a laser show, something exciting out of him, no doubt.
Peter O'Brien.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the 4th hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
In now, John Price. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul.
Don't know the jersey numbers, so you know the guys are wearing the numbers. What I did is it's hard to edit rosters on this MLB game.
To short. Story brings it in. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors.
in order to edit them, I had to download a roster that somebody else had figured out and edited. Because you can edit them offline, but I prefer editing in season so I can.
Is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest.
He's got 1 start. He's 1-0.
Well, Matt, he got his season off to a pretty good start. He got a win his last outing, his first outing of the year, and now he's going for number 2. Let's see if he can back
so
it
I
up.
downloaded it. I believe it's like 1987 roster, and then I got through and edited from there. So I don't know who the Rockies are going to be because they weren't around in '87. They may just be their normal names. All right, let's see. Oh, okay. Very late. What does that mean?
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Harold Reynolds, this Dodger ball club, as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in as hot as anyone in this first week of the season as they've won 5 of their first 6 contests.
And Matt, you know, you look at they split right now, but they lost the first game, won the second one. So you're looking at momentum is on their side. That's why I'm kind of leaning towards them here in this third game. Well, that's a cutter cutting away from him. He hit that just like it was an old slider curveball. Just stayed on it and drove it to the opposite field.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Smith is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. This guy hit over 340 last year. An incredible season. I watched him one day take a ball to left field, then he took one to right field, then he took one back up the middle. He puts together so many hits and has such a great swing that there's no wonder he hits over 340.
He's set, and the pitch. Nolan Arenado comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Next pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside.
Why did I use the Dodgers and not an American? I mean, sorry.
And that brings in the power hitting
and not national or New York team.
Season numbers look very good as he is up over 400 here to begin the campaign.
Well, because the Dodgers were once in Brooklyn, and I can use these uniforms to make them look like Brooklyn.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Earl doesn't get a lot of complaints from players or coaches about his strike zone. He calls a good zone, and more importantly, he's consistent.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You got to be thinking he's going to throw that changeup eventually. He's got your 0-2, hasn't shown it yet, and you know that's his out pitch.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Colorado.
So decent for my first game.
It's 2-0.
Decent first inning.
So coming to the plate, Hamilton. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
This guy Hamilton here is listed as just T. Hamilton, so.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play.
Four-seam fastball. Ugh.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Hit hard towards center. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Well, here we are with the leadoff hit in the second, and the pitcher really struggled in the first inning. So you got to be a little bit concerned. The stuff just doesn't look like it's there today.
Folkert, Repelge,
number
Borum.
7. He'll take his first hacks here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Stepping in now, number 41. Now a ball sprayed foul into the seats near third. Swinging a soft liner. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And that's in there. Base hit. A tag, and they get him at the plate. His one run scores, but not the second.
Oh, well.
How about it? Second baseman.
Digging in now, John Oliver. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back.
Oh, that's not good.
Double play.
I gotta say, I like the play-by-play a lot better in this game than.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Archie McMahon.
Especially since I can get them to say the names for most of them. I mean, obviously that Folkert Borum you can't, but.
Pulled toward right center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Wow,
he's getting his jacket. It kind of confused me for a second. I was like, whoa, they changed uniforms? He put a jacket on.
Seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
A triple.
Into the box, Charlie Smith. Hard liner toward short. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third out. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits here. No errors. And 1 man left on. We'll go to the box. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
DJ LeMahieu.
Now a flare out to left center. O'Brien backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Well, let's take a look at the Dodgers defense, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur.
Yeah, they're old school,
all
right?
As much as everybody else, they play that stationed standard
now,
baseball.
They say, of course, we're not going to cross this in.
He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
See,
Right down.
Retired, like say 4 Robinson summer to sign it to anybody. So if somebody wore the number before Robinson, they're not going to be able to wear it. But if I create Jackie Robinson, then he can wear it.
On and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
He's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. chopped weakly to the left. Throw gets him to
There we go.
Batting 7th, first baseman, Ian Desmond.
Is it 2 outs now?
Stepping in, Ian Desmond is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Softly hit toward the hole. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're down 4-0. Some of the natural splendor of Denver and the surrounding areas. So we thank you for joining us here for Matinee Baseball on MLB Network.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Ready for another chance? Joe Oliver. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Well, there's another base hit to the leadoff guy here in the third. Now, he's already given up 4 runs. It's been total struggle in this game. Now he finds himself right back in trouble again.
I'm surprised he's still in there, to be honest with you.
Standing in now, Peter O'Brien. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gonzalez on the run, and that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Swing and a liner, but foul. A runner at first with no outs here. Liner towards second, and that's in there. Base hit. Riding in once again, John Price. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field.
Tag up L1. Too soon.
Blackman has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out, and he's safe.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
At the plate, Hamilton. He singled his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Okay, so here's a little update on the games I'm doing. We have this Redefining Moments is its own monster by itself. Of course, Sack to the Future, the Alternate Super Bowl. They also their own entities. Then we have what's called the Simulation Games. Oh, excuse me. WWCA Legacy.
In now, number 7.
What If series. It's going to look at some other alternate stuff.
O'Brien rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner scores from second. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And he is out on the tag. And he has to dive at him with the baseball, but he makes the play to end the inning. So
oh, he got me?
On 4-base hit.
Oh, well.
And here now is Dustin.
That was a base running idiot.
He starts the
Mistake.
inning. Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Try and get him twice to the same pitch.
Boy, good
Got him.
cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his
yeah, the simulation games, like I said, the WWC Legacy, there's a What If series, then there's the play games where we look at individual player. The Thurman Thomas I started, I'm going to reboot that though. I'm going to go back to college using the PlayStation 2 and NCAA 11 and put him back at Oklahoma State and run his career from there. I think there's a third. I don't know.
Now here's the pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. One out, nobody on. Gets him to swing at a pitch.
I don't get with this too early, too late.
Really
just late stuff is.
There. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Got him.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Charlie Blackmon will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. High pop-up. Smith has got it, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Digging in to try it again. Number 41.
His first name is listed as TFR. So I think it's initials. I'm not sure what it means. If anybody knows anything about the Brooklyn Atlantics and want to correct any mistakes I may have, by all means, let me know.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
Sent on the ground out to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, John Oliver.
Digging
John
in once
Oliver,
again.
1 for 2.
John Oliver, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Chris Russin answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. Stepping in now, Archie McMahon, swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. He pulls this one into right. Gonzalez is right there as he takes it for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Charlie Smith.
Now at the plate, Charlie Smith. A hit in 2 tries so far.
I don't really have to say much. They got it well covered. Madden could learn from the announcers.
He's set. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Especially the audible, the being able to put Charlie Smith in, and they call him Charlie Smith and not whatever he was in the '87 season.
Now the 0-1. Swing and a line drive. But just
if there's a couple things I would work on, though, it's the skin tone editor is to get just. Of course, we're dealing with 1860.
0-2 home. Skied into straightaway right. Gonzalez has a read on it, and the inning is over.
Well, I guess they got me without scores.
Dodgers leave one. They lead it 6-zip.
It's like a, how to describe it if you haven't played this game. It's just it's a pad of color. You kind of use your L and R stick to point the right thing, which is good, but I don't know. It's going to take me a little getting used to.
Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Tell you what, having a big lead early, sometimes that's not always the best thing. But I think what you got to do is still focus on one at bat, one pitch at a time, and not allow a big inning coming at you.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes.
That pitch said very late, and yet I got him. I don't know.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Editing a roster in baseball is quicker.
Pitch on the way.
Because you've only got 27 players, 25 players to do. This game has the ability to do the 40-man roster for the AAA, the AA, single A. But you really don't need to worry about any of that.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Just a game by game. And that's what, like, okay. Sack to the future. We went and edited the entire league.
Yeah,
and then every week we update the teams that we're working on.
But it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Whoa, he tried to get a little
but with this Redefining Moments series, it's going to incorporate baseball, football, eventually basketball, hockey, pro wrestling, and NASCAR, the 6 sports I follow, in a chronological order starting in 1860.
1-2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Squared that one up.
I'm only going to do the teams that I'm playing. And in a situation like this, you know, I'm using a team that doesn't exist anymore. So I got the closest that I could use for uniforms.
Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Number 7 is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Arenado is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They still find themselves down 6-zip.
So we're halfway through the game. Got a good deep lead.
For another shot now, Joe Oliver. He'll lead things off as they look to put his started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Well, they've had a game plan. They've been really aggressive. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They're not laying off, and it's paying off for them. They came here with a mindset they're going to be aggressive. We're seeing them execute.
Into the box, Peter O'Brien, as he rips it on the ground to second. That's through. Another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3.
Peter O'Brien having a good game.
With that single, he looks locked in. Don't pitch to him anymore.
John Price.
John Price is up now. Now, I love baseball, don't get me wrong, but I don't quite understand all the managerial decisions. So I may make mistakes with the Rangers. I may, especially considering I...
Back goes Gonzalez. Gone into the home bullpen.
There we go.
Home run.
It's a 2-run homer?
So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as they push this lead up to 9 now.
John Price.
Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? 3-run homer.
He played from 1856 to 1861, so I'll have him for 2 seasons. We started in 1860 because it was the first time I could find any report on the team whatsoever, and it was just a 1-game report. the Brooklyn Atlantics, or the Atlantics of Brooklyn as they were called in the day, started in 1855.
And he's going to make it. He gets into second base with a hustle double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Hustle. It doesn't look like a hustle to me. Huh. Hamilton now.
Into the box now, number 7. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And the run is in to score from second. And he'll get in there safely. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates.
Volker Repelji Borum.
Stepping in now, number 41, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play.
Started catcher, however, and normally, however, in 1860 he spent a lot of the year in Europe, so he's going to be designated hitter on this club.
0-1, here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Dahl. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, second baseman, John Oliver.
Digging in and looking for more, John Oliver. He has no prior history against this pitcher.
Oh, good, let's make some.
First offering on its way. And that's through into center field, base hit.
Ah,
and they
screwed that up. I wanted to run.
Third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Well,
we don't need that replay.
The runner's not going to score. Now remember, with less than 2 outs, he had to freeze. Hit it a little bit too hard at the wrong guy. He'll take the hit, but no RBI.
Into the box, Archie McMahon. The 0-1 delivery. Lined hard toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Well, he's showing up ready to play today. Had 2 RBIs earlier, right there. Delivers for his 3rd RBI of the game. Big day.
Standing in now, Charlie Smith. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And that's into
You may
the
have to
outfield
increase the
for a 1-out
difficulty.
hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores.
I'm not sure what I'm on. Like I said, this is my first time playing this game. I've had it for a while. I've had these plans. I'm just going to be learning on the job. Of course, if you're a Dodgers fan, or if you're a historical fan of the Brooklyn Atlantics, you're not going to care that I'm playing on whatever level I'm on.
Blackman is there, 2 gone. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
For the Dodgers, shortstop, Peter O'Brien.
Ready once again, Peter O'Brien.
A double,
and
2
we'll
singles.
See what he can do here with a pair
Need a
of
triple
runners
or a
on
homer.
base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
Start working on stats now, I guess.
Runners off for second.
Oh.
And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there.
So basically all I did was change the names and skin tone for this because I don't have much to go as far as pictures or didn't have numbers.
Right center for what should be extra bases. In to score, the runner from third. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Dude.
Stepping in now, John Price. Liner toward right center. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. And the second run will score as well.
That pitch was executed perfectly. Down and away in the zone. He stayed with it, got the base hit. Man, great hand-eye coordination.
Into the box, Hamilton. As he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Price is on his way home. The runner from first comes all the way around to score.
Great piece of hitting here. Man on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Into the box now, number 7. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Triangle is
0-1 delivery. Soft liner towards center. That's
Let's
in there.
move
Base
up.
hit. Hamilton rounds the corner and is headed home. And the runner from second is in to score.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games. And he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ballgame.
Standing in now, number 41. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line.
Nope.
And they can't run it down.
So this is Borum again. Fulkert Repelsi Borum.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Line to the right side. But this
There
will
they
be
got me.
pulled in out there at second base.
So what was
and
that,
that'll be
6th
that.
inning?
But not before things change dramatically as they explore for 11
Mid-5th.
here to
Okay.
really
So
open
now we're
things
half.
up. Last half of the...
I was
Here's the
mistaken
second
earlier.
baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and
I
wake
don't
them
need
up
a
a bit.
replay of a
It'd be
pitch.
nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Oliver is there for it. 1 down.
The right fielder, number 5.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Popped high in the air. Calling for it, Price. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, first baseman, Ian Desmond.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ian Desmond. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Tapped down the line. That winds up foul.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They're in a wee bit of a hole, down 17-0.
A wee bit. Well, you know, the thing about the Atlantics is they were this dominant. I didn't change anything because I don't really know, but they were dominant. They won best record in leagues over and over and over again.
And a base hit, so the leadoff.
No, I'm just swinging. I'm not even doing anything. I'm just hitting the ball.
Single to start the inning here in the middle innings. I tell you what, they have swinged the best. They've had a great game plan. They've been aggressive. They've laid off the balls. They've hit strikes. Everything you want, and they're executing to a T.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he shoots this back into center field for a base hit.
I'm almost surprised they haven't changed the pitcher again.
Now batting, third baseman, Charlie Smith.
In now, Charlie Smith. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gonzalez racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And a relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Obviously, they got a little over-aggressive there. When you've got the lead like this, you can afford to do that a little more. We'll see if that lost run ends up being a factor at all.
17-0, bro.
As a look, now the pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. Gonzalez is there. Let's see if they test it. And they get the double play at third. So no runs here on 3 hits.
I thought I scored.
And a runner left on. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. LA's on top. 17-0. And here now is Dustin Garneau.
We only have 46 pitches, so.
As they look to shake things up here.
Guys back then would get there. Oh, got him.
They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through
would not only
innings.
pitch
What
the
else can you
entire
say
game,
about the pitching they faced
they would
other than
pitch
it's
every
been
day.
fantastic. We'll see if that
Now I can't do that because I got to use modern day rules. So I'm using, you know, I made the extra players on the roster that weren't in the starting lineup for the one game I found my backup pitcher. So I don't even know if Seinsroth was a pitcher or not. I don't have a position for him. So, but hey, you know, it is what it is. And as we move through and all that, it'll get better.
Hitters don't have a chance.
The research will get better. Also, that's the thing I hope is that the research that's going on in real life will get better too. There will be more information available.
But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a hit.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Tell you what, his
Hey,
spot
mustache,
was in
what's
the
up?
outside pitch right there.
He's
And
got a
now we're
mustache
late
to
in the game, and he
make it look
continues
like
to
it
pound the outside
1860.
pitch, and it's really working out for him.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired.
28 hits. Holy crud.
They're in a wee bit of a hole.
A wee bit of a hole. 11 runs in the 5th
Welcome
inning.
back to Coors Field here in Denver. This one pretty much all
Chad
over,
Qualls.
but just shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Chad Qualls comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Shortstop, Peter O'Brien.
Hit on the ground out to short. Story picks it up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman,
Digging in and looking for more, John Price.
Got a home run.
No career at bats for him against this particular arm in the past. First offering on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head.
4 for 4. 2 doubles, 2 singles. Let's see if we can't get a triple for Homer.
Here comes the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is line to left. Well, this is right to him in left.
Now there goes his perfect game.
Move as he handles it for the final out. So nothing happening this time around. Stretch time coming up here in Denver. Dodgers out in front, 17-0. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
David Dahl.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Just a tick behind for a strike.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
So he got him swinging. David Dahl sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning.
Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is a part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Oh, that's not a good day for you.
Absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts.
2 innings to go. If you've stuck with us the whole game, good for you. Hit that like button. No, there's more to come. There's Folkart Repelgi Borum. He spent the year in Europe in 1860. He must, I'm imagining he's European of some kind, but.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The 0-1 pitch. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Ready once again, number 41. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. From the stretch. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. In there, a base hit.
Why is there a designated hitter?
Well, he's pitching well. They're sending back up to the plate. Now, what does he do? He
Borum must be playing.
This is a great game.
I must have just misunderstood the lineup. This is the National League.
Into the box, John Oliver, as he swings and hits a laser to right. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Stepping in now, Archie McMahon, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Slice down the left side, but foul. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Another 0-2 home. He pulls this one into right. Gonzalez the catch. Now here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
I like 19. That's my number. That's my favorite number. We'll go with that.
Into the box now, Charlie Smith. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw will be to first for the second out, but meanwhile another run is in to score.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
This isn't that it's that long of a game. It's that, you know, we had
against this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1.
Early.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Screwed up the drive with a single there back.
Around first, he's digging for second. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Digging in once again, Peter O'Brien. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gonzalez giving chase. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Never mind. The ump says
I screwed that up.
Is in time, and he's cut down at off the
I was trying to
plate,
move one guy back.
Gun him down. So they pick up 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Dodgers lead. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
The right fielder, number 5.
Ready for another shot now. Carlos Gonzalez. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Curveball that time, not even close. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Digging in to try it again, Ian Desmond, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Shot fouled over towards the coaching box. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Grounded to short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies.
So the Atlantic's taking a 20-0 lead over the semi-pro Rockies. Every team's going to be semi-pro, with the exception of the
Oakland Athletics. The home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here.
If we were to get to them.
Carlos Estevez will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Mark Reynolds is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 12, Mark Reynolds.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard.
Well, that ball was scorched. Now, I know it didn't hit the wall in the air, but it gets to the wall. He still made a good decision not to go to second, to go back to first base. I think had he continued on, he probably would have been out.
In now, Hamilton, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Here comes the 0-1. Hot shot on the ground is short, and a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Into the box, number 7. Grounder down the line at third. This is foul for the first strike. Line drive to center field. Blackman is right there, 1 down.
And if you just joined us this late, the 1860 roster of the Brooklyn Athletics I put into Dodgers to start this year. We simulated up to the first Sunday using the critical moments feature. We had one critical moment on Wednesday. Hamilton was going for a cycle, and I blew it. And then we'll get into this game, and they had a pretty easy goal so far against the Rockies. All I've edited was names and skin tone. I don't have 60, and I don't have like heights and weights and only one rough, very old-looking picture to go on, so I didn't edit face or anything like that.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And Gonzalez puts it right there. He's out at home plate.
Oh, well.
So it's no runs on 3 hits.
So we're in the middle of the ninth. Let's just end this game, see if we can't keep the shutout going and get to
20-0.
5-1 or 5-1, 5-1 on the
And here
season
now is Dustin Garneau
through the first week.
starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats, you can't mill in your chances as a professional. Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Hamilton is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth.
Number 12, Mark
Here's Mark Reynolds. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
And here's a swing and a miss as they jump ahead of Reynolds here, 0-2. The pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. Two-strike changeup. I like the thought process, and he got it on the corner. I got to give the hitter some credit for fouling that one off.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And that pitch catches the inside corner.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important. To get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Has him down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing
Got him.
And a miss. He struck him out, and that'll
Complete game for Signsroth.
Game is over.
Hey, not many
Shut
pitchers
up.
can brag about throwing a one-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as
And
a
the
pitcher,
1860
I know
Brooklyn
he's going to
Athletics
wonder, like, what might have
the
been.
first
So close
complete
to a no-hitter,
game
but it
of the
wasn't
season
meant
that
to
I
be.
played,
That's
and through
baseball
week
for you.
1
20
of the regular
final
season,
this afternoon. Number
the Atlantics
41
playing
takes
as the
win on
Los
mound, his
Angeles
second of the
Dodgers.
year.
The Brooklyn
As he
Atlantics
tosses a
are
complete
6-1.
game, one hitter.
They're 5-1, sorry, 5-1.
Struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll just about do it.
The
For my
Signsroth gets
partners
to
here,
2-0.
Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network.
Let's see.
So long, everybody.
3 hours and
Winning pitcher
57
Signsroth.
A reminder that extra post-game RTD trains on the sea line.
Remember who had the home run. Well, there's one home run.
Are available
But anyway, let's
Bus service is available outside Gate B on the corner of 20.
notables: Archie McMahon, 4 of 5, 4 RBIs. 2 triples, 2 runs scored. Well, I don't know what all this is. Just advance. New item acquired from the show. Alejandro De Aza. I don't play Diamond Dynasty, so cool, but no thank you. Road to the show. Oh, I can use that one in Road to the Show. Cool. Okay, so the Atlantics are 5-1. Let's take a look at the standings, and then we'll end. What is this? I don't know. In the National West, the Dodgers are still a game back. We're 7-0. So anyway, thanks for watching. You want to keep up with the 1860 Brooklyn Athletics, make sure you subscribe, click that like button, join the notification squad so you know when redefining moments for Sack to the Future, this weekend's alternate Super Bowl 13, when they're all being played. Until next time, thanks for joining, and I'm Vinny Vincent, and you're